Hello, I'm Ami, that intuitive at Let Me See What We See. Thank you for listening, allowing me in your experience. Today is Let Me See What We See. I would like to give my focus on body mind relation awareness. This is the new season's theme. And particularly today, as the day of balancing, the spring equinox I am experiencing here now. So just align to this energy and share as what I've been seeing lately as the focus of find a way of co-creating the better, aligning with your own growth. First off, I'd like you to get relaxed and take your time for your beingness. This is your time, and I truly appreciate you connecting with my voice, allowing you to take moments, reconnecting, updating each part of you here now. I believe that you're the most important person in your life experience. And together, we can share moments and connect each part of us and become more aware, learning about who you are, what you were, who you are becoming. From the energy point of view, I believe that everything is made of energy. Our physical body, of course, and our thought and the things around us all are the pattern of energy. According to the patterns of energy combination, it creates the uniqueness. And energy travels where our attention is giving. And again, the energy travels in pattern, being part of that universe. The word universe is also inside of us. On the skin, our body, there is a universe. We are part of the universe. According to the Deepak Chopra's book, We Are the Universe. You are the universe. I am the universe, being part of the universe. So accepting that idea, if you have other idea, be open to new ideas so that you may find some resonance or non-resonance. Either way will be fine. You will become more aware of your preference and what you are and which part you feel authentic to your own knowingness. So here again that I am having my favorite drinks, which I encourage you to do the same. The delicious coffee in my cup. And to do this mindfulness exercise, it's easy to notice where our physical body is, to align each part of us, such as mind, body, and emotional body. And I totally promote the simplest steps. If you like to take 2 hours of meditation time, joining a class, workshop, or going to the top of the mountain, that's wonderful. I totally encourage that. I love to do that here and there once in a while. And besides that, if you say that's for your vacation, and then how about everyday piece of moments? If it is possible, wouldn't be nice? Yes, it is possible. So that is what is I'm sharing here. Let me see what we see as an quickest mindfulness exercise with the breathing. The breathe in and out, in and out. The idea is to use our awareness, which is only conscious awareness is only a 5% of a human system, according to the study. So, regardless of our intentionality, we really want to connect into this breathing exercise in and out, or just without thinking of it. We do it anyway as a living creature on earth, right? So, idea is to dedicate these moments that we normally do without paying any attention. But when we consciously do so, that becomes special moments, or we can use it that way intentionally. So idea is to intentional participation, dedication to our breathing, and use it as a tool guiding us to neutralize self mindfulness state, quickest meditation. And then another part is I like to practice this exercise, build the muscle, quickly accessing to a mindfulness state with eyes open, wide awake. When we need immediate relief, or we would like to connect to the maximum best of ourselves, mostly we are awakening state. I mean that physically sleeping or awakening, right? So right before the important meetings or performance or interviews or presentation, or when we are taken into that particular moment that you would like to be with your best available self to that point of connection, we are mostly open our eyes. So why don't we practice connecting to the mindfulness state with the natural, normal, everyday needing environment which we are open eyes and smelling and seeing the changing things around us, and inside of us wants to connect to the natural, authentic, highest self to dedicate. So that's one of the reasons that I would like to exercise, encouraging all of us to eyes open, wide awake to do this exercise. Because I promote the practical practice as in a community for professionals, everybody, to practice something new or being open to the new idea for individual betterment, self-growth. We do it together as a community to support as practical way. What I learned is that the power is in discipline, and doing it again and again is easier to do being part of the community with the people who has a mutual interest or mindset. to do that. If you are powerful enough to conquer in your new expansion, that's awesome. Many of you might be that way. And I like that too. But at some point, it's nice to be part of the community, to enjoy company and work on ourselves, not for someone else's. But sometimes our presence itself is helpful to remind others, each other, be reminded to feel I'm not the alone. So thank you. For if you're resonating, please like my podcast or the page. That will help me to learn that I'm not alone. I am Ami, the Intuitive Energy Management Advisor. So the focus, okay, so let me guide you to conscious breathing exercise. Are you ready? Let's breathe together. So, how do we do is to intake in the air all around you from the nose, counting 3 slowly, and then keep it in your lungs and stomach as if the balloon inside of your belly. And notice that how your body, physical body, mind body, emotional body, is resonating, responding or non-responding to this air coming into your body. And let that out slowly, exhaling from your body, along with no longer needing whatever, no longer needing memories, emotion, experience, people, event, clothes, whatever, like whatever that comes to your mind. Just let that out. And notice each part of you, your mind, body, spirit, and emotion. And we do it 3 times, and I love my voice guide. And I would like you to relax and sit back and open your eyes. However, I like your awareness, observe ourselves, notice ourselves to get busy, noticing what you're noticing, observe what you're noticing, each with all of your senses, see, smell, hear, taste, and touch during the process. Okay, this is an exercise to observe ourselves, yourself, your beingness, each part of you. Okay, so shall we do that? Okay, let us take a long, deep breath, counting 3, 1 from the nose. Go. Hold it. Bring it down to your stomach. One more time. Let us take a long, deep breath from the nose, counting 3, 1, go. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. The last one. This time, let us use the voice, the vocal, when we let that all out from the mouth, with the voice sound of out, to completely let that everything no longer needing out from your beingness, from your system. Okay? Let's do that. Let us take a long, deep breath, eyes open, go. Hold it. Keep it. Thank you for taking the time for yourself, connecting each part of you, being current here. Mindfulness state now. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. What do you notice? I noticed that it's very windy outside where I am here. The energy vortex in Far East. This is really spring energy invitation to me. I felt so deeply calmer, more than expected. How about you? Hope that you can use this each week breathing exercise as your time for yourself to connect in each part of you. Because every day is such an busy day, especially digitalized and interrupted, and a new attention is given to here and work and family and lovers and friends, and that's something that you want to do, and it's like it feels like same on and on and on. Are you familiar with that energy? So if you can use this podcast, let me see what we see and my voice and what I'm seeing here as, let me see, as your cue to reconnect in each part of you, taking the time for yourself. That is my hope. I am so grateful for if I can be that tool for you, guiding your mindfulness state. Allow each part of you to realign to neutral self, regaining your sense of self, exercising, notice you muscle without effort. I love the without effort part, because when we do something true to ourselves, I believe that it's effortless. You just enjoy it. It's something we need effort to do it. It's like some forced against something enjoyable. When we expect joy, and then it kind of to me is effortless. That's more passion, or it's more of joy to do. So I like to be that tool for you, that effortless connection, supporting your update alignment, guiding into reminding your personal power, and together connecting to a mindfulness space. So I would like to share today is that a little bit I mentioned that today I am having that spring equinox, and my friend was sharing the reminder of the energetic balance. And that's so true. That's so true that it's not our intentional creation, but we are part of that earth, right? The sun goes up and down, and the moon goes through, and it's a relationship with the other aspect of our individual intention. And this is the energy that we all feel, conscious or unconscious, but being part of the earth, and then the planetly, the light and the night equal balance. They're in this flow of life on earth. So from that point of view, it's easier for us to notice that these season changes, everything changes, whether we like it or not. And at this point is a good reminder to utilize something larger flow than our individual creation is here to remind us the balance of dark and light, balance of yin and yang, balance of male, female. It's the polarity, it's the contrast, right? But life is not only a contrast. Life is not good or bad. It's more of another dimension. So from that point of view, what would make us better? Better, and it's not good or bad. It's bad punished. It's what you hear is different from your beliefs, so the other is not good or bad. You know what I'm saying? It's there is not good or bad. The man is bad and woman is good, or woman is bad and man is bad. Man is good. That's ridiculous. We need both. We need dark and light. We need sun and moon. We need both. So attacking the other doesn't give anything birth for betterment. Embracing both, and to create the better based on what we gained. One of the topic came to my attention is that the human nature is to attacking others, punching into something different, or brought by your emotion, doesn't give anyone betterment. The person who punched in feel some level having that negative energy remaining. whether it's under awareness or not. There is a study shows that human baby with no environmental influence before speaking, but just arrived as a creature, new arrival creature on earth, showing the patterns of triangle shaped stuffed toy is attacking the other stuffed toy, which is the round circle ball. And these babies is protecting the circle ball one from the triangle shaped stuffed one is attacking. How do we know that? How do they know that? So we're born with knowledge about hurting is not the solution. And when we become an adult, gaining language, being part of the community society, we learn to survive as a person, and losing that naturally having as a human to live the fundamental, authentic part of component towards above neck, more mind gained, learned, experience-based, dominant, becoming an adult. It's not good or bad. That is. And the question is the balance. We must remind that essence, the basic component, that punching in, hurting others is against that natural knowingness as a human being. With or without awareness, we are living in the society nowadays that being a group, in a family as a small, the big to start with, and then at the school and at the community and then the friends and religion. We need to be part of that community as living as a person, growing up and as a person. So we all have the influence, which is not good or bad. The journey is to how we remind each other the default authentic knowingness that babies carried before they become an adult. The fundamental basics which we all have as a human being, utilize that both sides for the bettering. Everything is made of energy. Once we become aware of it, we can change for the better. If we can choose for intentional direction, however, that when you put that out, it's coming back as a universal energy return system. So what we can do is to change ourselves to redirecting that pattern. When we bump into someone or something that feel non-resonance to our own value, what we're going to do? Punching into that to force them to the corners? Must find a way to balancing it out before reacting to that. Back off and take a look, a new dimensional view, larger perspective, and then give your focus on your own power, individual power, reminding what else could this mean? What I can do to change myself, remaining true to authentic knowingness. Perhaps that can be the policy of the company, or perhaps that's something what your demanding client is asking you. So there's an above neck calculating, or you've been performing based on that calculation, which in case was me. So we must connect to below neck, the energy, the heart, emotion, and the spirit resides in our heart. So we feel good, natural to self if it's authentic part of us. And speaking out that truth requires skills with the respect. It's a communication. Communicate. Before punching in to others in mature way, become aware and know that your own power, use that own energy to change that self, to reflect that to others. It is such a crucial point, especially resides in the United States of America. So much medias and politics, I normally just don't associate with those two. I came from media, and I grown up in media as a person who is upfront in the media, and that is becoming my childhood trauma. So now utilizing that childhood trauma as a power to redirecting that outcome as my gift, something that I can share as my gift. So learning about the skills to expressing that voice towards something or someone that has a different view, another view, with respect is such a crucial and somewhat requires courage. If you feel that as a courage, it's not effort, because effort is something that you put more energy into it. It's more of there is an energy inside of us that needs to be finding a way, delivering the packaging to the ideal way instead of punching with a harmful way. Hurting other doesn't give anything, and then also it's coming back to self, whether we are aware or not. So that find a way of co-creating for the better, because we are one eventually, that there's no need to compete. It's finding a way to coexist, respecting each of us as different. However, we all wish for that joy, happy, peace, success, growth, healthy way. So removing the unhealthy part for self, and to show that, finding the oneness in bettering is always guiding us to the solution. Never force to do something. Allow that to be guided for the bettering. I'm Ami, the intuitive energy management advisor. So today's card, Mind Body Makeover by Dr. Mona Lisa. According to my new season's theme is body, mind, relation awareness. So I chose the card for today's focus. I just love this Dr. Mona Lisa's teachings. It always seems to be spot on to me, my flow. So living in society is a good reminder. It's about the energy center of the throat, fifth energy center, which is the communication area, the throat, thyroid, shoulders. That's the physical body. And the mindset, the unhealthy mindset is, my voice cannot be heard. What I have to offer doesn't matter. My voice cannot be heard. What I have to offer doesn't matter. That's unhealthy thought. Healthy thought is, my unique voice is an authentic part of that life force that needs to be expressed. My unique voice is an authentic part of the life force that needs to be expressed. This is absolutely truth. Over the particular experience I recently had is that it is about the area, it's been taboo to speak out where I came from. It's the religion topic and genders and nationalities. These are the topics that talk in public as a taboo. However, that we are living in a global communities, and even to think about that as a taboo is taboo. I think it's a time to learn the appropriate way, the manner to speak out openly with respect is such a crucial awareness. And where we can learn, we didn't learn at the school. Just like when I was, at least I was in elementary school, we didn't have a TV game in home. We needed to go to some particular place and put the coins and play the TV game. You know what I'm saying? But it's like almost like a dinosaur to visualize, imagine that kind of environment compared to now. Like now everybody use the cell phone to play the computer games, and then now we can connect with the people the other side of the earth to play the same game. Can you believe it? When I was 1 digit years old, it's like I'm over 50. So the change is taking place, and we didn't learn how to use that digital device, Facebook or social media, to connect with friends. So, but nowadays, that children's living in the community that is normal, right? When I grown up in school that there is an information very limited. Needed to go to a bookstore or a library to check something. But nowadays, you just search the word and related information showed up. And it just, you don't know. It's like, in other words, you didn't have a time or you didn't spend the effort, time to check it in ahead of time. So nowadays, you didn't know, I don't know. It's such an excuse that I was not prepared. So it's the system, the living environment is changed so much, and some remaining the same. Something that we would like to carry as a better things, and some might be needing our attention for bettering. The later one is that topic. Talk about genders, talk about religion, talk about something that we talked about, taboo. With respect, that's more larger perspective as an bettering. Because something that I learned is that being in the community is just full of information with familiar, and we feel comfortable with familiarity. However, there is a different value out there outside of your community. It's not good or bad, it's just different. So being open to that different and learn about bettering, co-creating, remaining own value is such an important awareness that I really confirmed for the last few days, including myself. And from that point, voicing out is such an important thing. Negative thought as my voice cannot be heard, what I have to offer doesn't matter. No, it does matter. My unique voice is an authentic part of the life force that needs to be expressed, The question is how. I would like to exercise how we can express feelings, thought in appropriate way, with respect, anchoring, standing on your authentic self. Even the voice shakes that need to be delivered sometimes. With the exercise, we all can do that. But there is in a very few places teaching that. I was lucky to be part of that workshop to learn about how we can express, which was not my intention. But since then, I'm teaching the way to communicate the authentic true voice within. If you're interested in, join our online workout exercise. Going to www.livewithclarity.com livewithclarity.com and sign up for the invitation list. So that will help me to send you invitation when my next class starts. Look forward to exercising our awareness and building the skills to express authentic voice, true voice inside of you. I'm Ami, the Intuitive Energy Management Advisor. I see you next time. Until then, you have a wonderful creation and live with clarity. Thanks for listening. Bye.